All right, onward to the Great Wood. Hold on, I didn't read about this. So deep and vast is the Great Wood. It serves as a defensive barrier between the Crystal Belt and the Holy Empire, while its denizens deter foolhardy travelers from exploring the forest's everlasting night. Sounds freaky. I'm in. See, that long hold on that black was like the longest cutscene we've had so far. I would like to see some older games get remastered with SSDs in mind. Everywhere. Because even if you
told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you that we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor? You know.
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. But a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it.
Hey, Link's here. Where's Midna?
There is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
It's going to be really awkward when we find out that this isn't Torgal, it's just a similar-looking dog. That's going to be really embarrassing for me and the dog, honestly. Torgal has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive. I was going to ask about this earlier. Is the dog going to join us in combat? Use the Torgal button to toggle between item shortcuts and pet commands. The following 3 commands are available. Sick, heal, cast Cure on Clive, and Revenge. Launch an enemy into, or Ravage, I should say. Launch an enemy into the air. The accessory known as the Ring of Timely Assistance removes the need for giving Torgal commands. When the item is equipped, Torgal will attack and heal automatically based on the current battle situation. See, so if you're not good at games like me, you could add that.
They'll be deadly beast. Nothing a trained assassin can't handle, though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome for that and the shortcut.
I want to emphasize that when I say if you're not good at games like me, that's not to imply that I'm good at games. It's to imply that you and I are the same. We're both not good at games. The difference being that I refuse to use the handicap items. I'd rather just be bad and embarrass myself. Because at least then there's the opportunity I might get better. But I won't. I definitely won't. Do I need to be on the lookout for, oh gosh, bad guys. Weird-looking dogs. Weird-looking dogs. Okay, let's see if we can, let's see.
You know what to do, boy.
Yeah, you get him. I like that we have heal that the dog can cast. That's funny to me, and I'm a fan. New enemies approaching, right? I mean, we're not done with the current batch, but alright. Let's try that heal.
Well done, Torgal.
Okay, well that didn't do much, did it? Oh, it does like a little bit? Are we supposed to update it or something? Or upgrade it, I should say? Maybe it only goes until it... Oh my gosh, I didn't realize you were there. I wonder if it only goes until that, like, second bar is filled up. That sort of, like, slightly faded out one.
We still have a way to go.
We did pretty good there, though. Now, why were these dogs carrying gold? Either they ate someone who had gold on them, and for some reason they ate the gold, or maybe they have a little society, perhaps, where the dogs use gold to exchange for goods? It seems unlikely, but I can think of no other reasons. Maybe they just like the taste. Maybe it's like how some animals will eat rocks to help with digestion. Like maybe the dogs just eat gold coins. I think Obi-Wan rides one of those around on Utapau. It had less spikes, though. Maybe that's like, you know, like when you geld a horse, but it's like you de-spike a large lizard to make it more comfortable to ride on.
Good Grieger's name
Not
is he doing
the reason you geld a horse, but you get what I'm saying.
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Oh, sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
That's some foreshadowing. Torgal's gonna die by the end of this game.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
I disagree. Let's immediately fight it because it's gonna end up being the boss of this area anyway. Okay.
Remember when I said there'd be deadly beasts? Well, the shrubs in these parts aren't much better.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. Are the shrubs? The shrubs also have coins. All right, I tried to justify the dogs having coins, but I've genuinely got no idea what is going on with the actual shrubbery having like coins. I don't know what they're doing with that. It's not like they're eating the gold. Hey, heal me up. Maybe it's like a slow heal over time, because I am slowly healing up a little bit. Perhaps that's how it works? I don't know, I'm really trying to understand. Smooth.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Alright, good luck, Cid. We'll be back here. Can you, like, heal me any further? You can't, can you? Apparently I can, like, engage with him, though. Can I give him, like, a little pet? Little scruff of the head? Oh, good boy, Linky. What's up with the stars on his back as well? What have we here? Just some random material. Alright, I've got this. Never mind, I have to push a button. I take it back. I guess we are squeezing through things. I don't think this is loading purposes, though. I think this is, like, genuinely...
Thank you kindly.
It makes for good story right here, you know? What a moment we've just shared. It would be great if there was something creepy behind us when we looked back. But I don't know what kind of creepy things you would find in the woods. Well, I mean, in real life, you might find, like, a rake.
They're everywhere, aren't they?
Hey. Look at that!
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars.
A Wendigo.
Down was the only way left for them to go.
Skinwalker.
There's probably a lesson to be learned from that.
Bigfoot.
But it can wait. Come on.
Lots of creepy things we could find. So you're telling me that they had so many of these towers they blotted out the sky? Yeah, so it was a futuristic advanced civilization.
Mind your head.
I would love to find out that it was another Final Fantasy game. I know they don't normally connect together in any kind of way, except for kind of a little bit with 10 and 7, but it's more like just sort of references and not strictly actually canonically connected. But I would love to find out that a future civilization from a previous game existed in this world. But then again, I've only played 7, so it wouldn't really hit me, I think, the same as someone who's been playing the franchise for a long time, who would have, like, proper context for whatever it was. Hey, now that was uncalled for aggression. Honestly, I don't even want to fight you right now. You started this. I would rather us not be engaging in combat. I don't see any reason why we can't be friends, other than the fact that you attacked me. Alright, I'm just doing what has to be done in response. Dog! Sick him! Get him! Also, heal me if you don't mind. I hope we can upgrade his healing abilities at some point. Hey, I have a question. This thing can fly, right? So if he, like, launches it in the air, I guess maybe it doesn't quite work like that. Come on, let's do your thing. Oh! We're getting good at this. So this is actually a little dragon, I noticed. Not a very good one. It's dying very easily. Sick him! Come on, boy.
It's over.
Beautiful. That's probably the smoothest we've had an encounter like that go. And from it, we got a decent chunk of change, a little bit of experience, but more importantly, we got a dragon's talon, which we can use to craft, like, a dragon dagger. I made that up. I don't know if that's true. That might not be a thing in the game. It's probably not, considering we don't fight with a dagger, we fight with a sword.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
Oh, so this is like a little one. It's actually hideously ugly, and I hate it. What if this is like a mutant because of the former ancient civilization? They did a bunch of nuclear testing, and then... I know that the prompt was to pet the dog, but for just a moment there, it looked like it was saying, like, go ahead, pet the dragon. Go ahead. Rub your hand through its spike, all lovingly. Not gonna do that. Can't make me. I refuse. Insufficient inventory. Oh, potion used. Oh, we can only hold a certain number of potions. I assume we'll be able to upgrade that in the future. But I don't mind that it used it, because we were pretty low anyway.
Going this way.
What have we got here? Another steel skin? So, or stone skin. Well, actually, it did say steel skin. Maybe that's an upgraded version?
I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
Might have to update it in the menu to have the other one equipped. I hear you barking, but this looks like someplace you might find something secret and hidden located. Ooh. Why trust in your own animal instinct when you can now have actual animal instinct at your side? If you are lost, hold down L3 and let Torgal point you in the right direction. I'm not lost at all. I'm just trying to have a little bit of a look around, okay? I'm trying to explore. What is this? Should we go talk to him first? It kind of looks like he wants to tell us something. Everything all right, man? Maybe he was just saying that this was the path he wanted to take? Well, we figured it out already with a little help from our doggy friend.
Thank you, Torgal.
I'm going to choose to believe that he can understand English, and that was the dog's way of saying you're welcome. We're gonna have to just, like, interpret... Oh, gosh. Okay. There's a lot of them. Is there a way to be stealthy in this? What does this do? Sorry, wait, what was that? Oh, that's just him telling me where to go. I guess we're gonna start fighting now.
And for once, it's not my fault.
Have they teamed up with these, like, horrible, like, plants? Also, fire should be way more effective against these plants than it currently is. Just throwing that out there. That wasn't even the one I dodged! The fighting has gotten intense! There's, like, a button you press, or, like, a series of prompts you press, to, when they're down like this, do a big blow. I think you just have to walk up to them and press the attack button once, and not start by accident. Ooh, new enemy approaching.
Stupid. I like wolves.
I agree, wolves are cool. I'd rather not be fighting them. The plants I could do without, though. They're creepy. I keep forgetting we do have, like, big attacks that can deal damage to everything around us all at once. I don't think we've ever actually used that attack to do multiple enemies at once. We really need to get on that. This is sort of sad. This is a terrible way for you to die. How embarrassing. I'm gonna do the same to you. It's super embarrassing to go down like this. Just to be, like, killed from a distance with fire. I mean, I guess for plants, that's the way a lot of them do die, isn't it?
To be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No.
I'm assuming this is the way out. We're not missing out on anything here? No ancient hidden treasures? That's the thing, the forest is quite dense. So there could be another path hidden by the foliage that we wouldn't see unless we were right on top of it. But I say let's not waste our time. Let's carry on right through here. Kind of takes everything I said earlier about not having to squeeze through tight spaces. It is much quicker, though, you have to admit. On 7 Remake, those tight spaces you squeezed through took a long time as it was streaming assets off that spinning hard drive. I kind of wish those weren't in there on the PS5 redo, remake, remaster, and the PC, because they really don't need to be there. I would expect on PC at some point someone's going to mod those out, right? Just redo the levels without them, and I don't actually know if that's possible within the engine. You might it might be too much for a modder to accomplish, because you'd have to, like, stream assets ahead in real time, or have them all loaded at once. I told you we were going to fight this thing anyway. See, you wanted us to just, like, not engage with it at all. But I knew we would eventually have to fight it. It could be the last of its kind as well, which is sad.
You'd better hope so.
Oh, it's kind of hideous.
This shouldn't take too long.
No, I hate it.
So much for your shortcut.
Still short, just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
Oh, all of my abilities are, like, not charged up. No, this one is. Yeah, there we go. I think I was hitting the wrong button that whole time. I'm also focused way too much on actually hitting the head. I think I can hit any part of its body and it'll be fine. Oh. This is not like 7, it doesn't seem. 7 Remake, where you can attack specific body parts and it actually does matter. Clive, heal me, please. I'm begging you.
This time.
going to go quiet during some fights. I'm just focusing really hard. And talking and fighting at the same time are not things that I can do. I'm going to go ahead and take that stone skin tonic. And then can I pause in the middle of combat? Because I wanted to check. I'm pretty sure we picked up something called a steel tonic earlier. Okay, so we got a strength. Yeah, I must have just completely imagined that. Maybe we picked up steel silk. That could have been what I saw. We do have something else here, though. Strength tonic. Add to shortcuts, and we'll add it to the bottom, I reckon. Since we're all out of the other ones anyway. And then does that actually just make me hit harder? I see no reason not to use it, whether or not that's what that does. It can only help the combat situation we're in.
Someone's got the hook.
Oh, baby! Okay, not
Where he
super
stops,
effective.
no one knows.
Oh, I thought it was done. Is what had happened there. Really need to time those better. Really bad at timing the dodges. I am actually hitting the dodges, just not timing them well.
This time.
That one was decent. I actually feel kind of bad because I feel like under the right circumstances, that was unfortunate. I feel under the right circumstances, this would be a cute little critter. You know, like if it was only a foot long, it kind of has a happy face about it. You know what I mean? But alas, it is our responsibility to murder its face. It's just too big for this world. Goodbye, weird lizard creature. Why did we come to this forest? I've already forgotten. Oh, we got its gnarled scale and its Y-right. I think it was also carrying 500 gold, so there's clearly some sort of animal civilization, societal structure around here.
Oh, come on. Stand back.
Sir. Oh, I mean, we could have just scared it off. This seems unnecessary. If we have that kind of ability. You've been holding on me this whole time?
You're dominant.
Not for much longer from the looks of things.
I am. Aye. But not by choice, mind. Oh, bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ramu saw fit to home.
Cid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind of choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Eh?
Okay, but what about any loot? Yeah, look at this thing's face. Can't you imagine that being, like, almost cute if it were just a wee bit smaller? You shrink it down a little bit. You keep the lighting on it a bit more consistent. You don't have it blink out halfway through. I don't know. I'm thinking it could have been adorable. But alas, it was not fated to be. It was fated to die by, well, not our hands, mostly Cid's hands. I mean, we defeated it in the actual fight, but Cid finished it off in the cutscene.
What exactly do you plan on doing when you find this dominant of fire?
Stabbing him
What
in the
do you
face?
I'll show him the mercy he showed my brother.
Also, now I remember
Cut out
that's
the
what we're
tongue of
doing
any man who
here.
tries to talk me out of it.
All right. Forest dark enough as it is.
Beautiful. It'd be more beautiful if this was properly open world, and we could actually run throughout this entire forest. I think we've talked about this, but I had this thing as a kid, and I still kind of have it now, where I will look at a area in a video game that I can't actually go to or doesn't actually exist, because none of those things beyond those hills are actually real. And I just get this overwhelming desire to like explore it, and I just wish that I could. And all my imagination runs wild about what could possibly be out there. Nothing, because it's not real. But this is the way my brain is. It's been that way since I was a small child. I had a Thomas the Tank Engine, I think, puzzle I could put together. And there was these rolling green hills in the background. It used to drive me crazy. The fact that I could never like go there and see what awaited me just beyond the horizon. But such is life. Such is life. Down with the Hornets. I don't think we've ever fought a Hornet before. Seems a bit odd. Rip in pieces, sir. Do we have any abilities that would make fighting Hornets easier, I wonder? We haven't really checked again. We probably have enough points. Yeah, it looks like it. We talked about this previously. Getting the... what is this? The precision dodge. Execute a dodge with... oh yeah, let's go ahead and get it. So we've mastered it. What does that mean? What do I do with it? Recommended abilities? Oh, no, don't do that. And then we also have reset all abilities. So do I go back to the gear and icons tab? Do I need to equip those things? Hold on, what does this mean? We got Phoenix Shift, and then we have Rising and Scarlet Cyclone. I don't need to replace either of those. Maybe that's just always there on the abilities. Maybe now it's just the case that when I execute a dodge at the right moment, I can then... yeah, okay. And then this up here is where I could get a new abilities like Heat Wave, which we could actually get if we wanted to. Summon a projectile dispelling wall of liquid flame before launching several deadly shock waves. Wave force is amplified upon dispelling magic. And summon a massive pillar of fire that burns all the enemies caught within the flames while also partially restoring Clive's HP. Well, that's crazy. We don't have enough for that, I'm sorry to say. We could also upgrade these that we've already got, for example. So Phoenix Shift, if we save up, use the Blessing of the Phoenix to close the gap between a target. Both melee attacks and magic attacks can be dealt while shifting. There's an idea. Do we want to get Heat Wave? We can learn it. There we go. And then that will have to be equipped in place of either Phoenix Rising or Scarlet Cyclone. Scarlet Cyclone's really useful for dealing with like multiple enemies, I think. But maybe we get rid of... maybe we get rid of this and replace it with Heat Wave just temporarily? Because I don't know, the way it's described makes it seem like it might be great for dealing with flying enemies, but then also maybe I misunderstood what it was trying to communicate to me with its description, and possibly it'll be just completely useless and we'll never benefit from having it, and it'll be like a thing we definitely shouldn't have wasted. Okay, I mean, I want to believe that it was that attack that just finished these guys off, but I'm unsure at the moment. See, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to dealing with multiple enemies in our immediate vicinities. That ability is not something we're going to be replacing anytime soon.
We follow her upstream and we'll be in Lost Wing in no time.
Sorry, which river? This one?
Right.
Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. So these guys are flying. And I've sent it towards that guy instead. That was a mistake. That was not intentional on my part. I probably should have locked on before I actually started that attack. There we go. There's most of those guys done with. I guess I can shoot fire at these Hornets. It's an effective, like, ranged attack. Oh, I've leveled up. I thought the game broke for a second. Because I just hit them. Never mind. It doesn't matter. What matters is that we defeated everybody and everything is good. Come on, let's carry on. Let's pretend like everything is okay. Is this... am I following it upstream properly? It's a tiny... I don't really know if this is something you call a river. It is definitely a stream. Oh, here we go. What's tucked away back here? Is this not where we just were? Have we just made a big circle? Like a fool? This is exactly where we just were. Well, in that case, can we climb back up this wall? Yes, thank goodness. I thought maybe it would lead to a secluded little area, like a quiet little glade, where we might find something of worth or value, but I was wrong. Anything flying around here? No. Okay. So that, I thought, might also be useful for dealing with, like, a wall of enemies ahead of us, but it kind of looks like it just does damage to the one enemy. Okay, hi, guys. Definitely thought the dragon was closer than it is. Okay, but that was a precision counter. Can confirm it does work. Deals big damage. Woo, baby! I feel like I'm coming into my own with the combat. I definitely feel less incompetent than I did when I started the encounter, like, at the start of the game. Words are hard. Please, you'll have to forgive me. They're very difficult sometimes. Oh, you son of a gun. You've just taken everything I said and made a mockery of it. And you've done it again, right there with your fire breath. I should have kept my thoughts to myself. I see that now. We did get 5 sharp fangs out of the deal, though. Again, that's like 5 dragon daggers, we assume. Probably not, though. Potion used, also perfectly fine. I think when the potions turn orange down there in the quick menu, that's when you know you have the maximum amount of them. Yeah, see, we're just, like, consuming all of them as we go here. I think we're probably heading to whatever the final fight in this region's gonna be. That's the vibe that I'm getting, or it's much bigger than I thought.
A Royal Scout?
Someone's far from home.
Let's follow him.
Is this lady? I think this is a good looking lady. It is.
And?
They're just down that way. All of them. Grieger's my witness.
Excellent.
Oh, to be in his position, you know what I mean?
I don't understand. Have I not proven loyal?
I think if you'd just not said anything, you'd be in a better situation than you are right now, sir. You should have just let him kick you and be done with it.
Values loyalty above all else. But were you not quick to betray your countrymen for the promise of coin?
Yeah, see, you should have not said anything. Why?
That woman.
She's good looking.
Benedicta Harmon, commander of Walood's elite intelligences. If we can capture her...
You! Weapons on the ground, Imperials!
Let's get this over with then.
I like how we're just ignoring that guy. He is of no concern to us. No, I'm gonna actually deal with him first. Wow, he really was of no concern to us. He died like an absolute chump. Good gosh, these guys suck. Oh no! He can do like the magical stuff. Okay, alright, I see how this is. This is the Midnight Raven. Oh, sir. Bad for you, man. Bad for you. Unfortunate.
A little help.
Ooh, 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 they're gonna make me do a QTE. I'm ready for this. When the screen flashes orange like this during a pivotal moment in battle, repeatedly tapping square to either press or fend off the attack. Okay, I can do that. I will press square like you've never seen before in your life! I will keep myself carpal tunnel in my thumb!
Behind you!
I've never seen square like this before! I'm hitting buttons too fast. I don't know what's happening on the screen anymore. Oh, am I doing this? Is he doing this to me? What is happening right now? I actually don't know what just happened. It wasn't good for me, though. I know that much. Oh, yeah, needed that. Hey, while I'm doing this, can you heal me real quick? Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, so it seems to like do just like a little bit of healing over time when you do that. I should not have teased this man. It's definitely much more well prepared than I was expecting. You're not wrong. I think I am outmatched, and now you're just invisible. So I don't know how to contend with that. That was like one good move that I had there. That was a little bit slick. Dodge out of the way, sir! Oh, sir. Oh, I think we've got him now. We've got the Midnight Raven, exactly where we want him. I definitely thought we'd be able to deal enough damage to him before he got unstaggered, but it's starting to look like that is not the case. Okay, can we just, like, duck out of the way of this? Oh, press X as fast as we can. Maybe? Ooh, I'm confused about what's happening on the screen. I'm not being prompted to do anything yet. Oh, it's red. Oh, that's orange! Press square to win Kingdom Hearts! I've not stopped pressing it. I'm still just pressing it as hard as fast as I can. I don't actually think that pressure matters. It's more so just speed. Oh, sir. So that's the Midnight Raven dealt with. But what about, like, the Afternoon Raven? The Twilight Raven? The Dusk Raven? The Morning Raven? There's many more ravens we need to deal with. The Afternoon Raven? The Mid-Evening Raven? The Evening Raven? The Suppertime Raven? What did we get out of that? A Badge of Might. Increases attack by 7. Okay.
They thought we were Imperials.
Well, you do look the part.
Yeah, he makes a good point. We need a new outfit.
Though you fight like a true shield of Rosaria. And one blessed by the Phoenix at that.
Where'd the pretty lady go, though? Like, where is she at?
Speaking of which, I wonder, does the other icon of fire give blessings, do you think?
You don't believe me?
And lo, the Creator did make of the elements 8 icons to serve as keepers of the one law. Not that I've ever set too much store by holy doctrine, but on that point, it's clear. Fire has always had just the one warden, as of all the rest. A new one can't be born until the previous dies, and even that can take years. The thing is, you don't strike me as a liar. Which leaves but one person who might be able to shed some light on the matter. And they're in Lost Swing. As are our Waluda friends, I would imagine.
Waluda.
Before it gets dark.
Still silly
What if
sounding.
someone discovers the bodies?
Well, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
Stage replay and arcade mode are now available in the Hideaway's Errate Stone. Enter the virtual battlescape for details on each new operation. That's kind of cool. Cool, so that's where we're headed to next. I guess my question would be, can we enter the main menu from here? No, we cannot. Well, that does it for today's episode. So if you folks enjoyed it, that's great. I'm happy to hear it. Be sure to subscribe so you can continue along with me on this journey. And if you want to watch me record these live, you can become a channel member at the Mythic tier or up. Or you can catch the archives and listen to my inane rambling between episodes by becoming a Fabled tier or up. Fabled is the lowest tier, so there's nothing below it, so just become a member and you're set there. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!